Hi guys, you alright? So today I want to talk about the LGBT contestants on this year's series of The X Factor in the UK. But before I get into that, if you do enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a massive thumbs up, and if you don't enjoy it, give it a dislike, do what you want, I don't care. But don't forget to subscribe because I post new videos every week, and hit that notification bell so you know exactly when. Now I want to start this conversation off by saying that I think any LGBT plus members being in the X Factor is fantastic. Like the fact that people are being included, and any chance to show the world that we exist is fantastic. And before I say anything else, I don't think that any one of these contestants nor anyone in the LGBT plus community should be hiding themselves and not being themselves. Like, I think it's fantastic to be who you want to be and to express that in any way that you want to. But this year's series of The X Factor really feels to me like the majority of LGBT plus contestants are purely there for an entertainment reason, and their differences from what is normal in society is just there as a punchline in a joke, and I don't really think that's helpful to our community at all. So there have been a couple drag queens on this year's series, and I'm sorry for being so bad with names, but the guy from Australia who basically came out in drag but then he had a massive beard. And don't get me wrong, I think all of the LGBT plus contestants have been amazingly talented. I think they deserve their place in the competition, but the way they showed that Australian guy, and the camera is only showing his legs as he's walking on in heels and dark coloured tights, and then you see his face and he's got this massive beard there, like it was purely just edited for shock value. And I get it, it's an entertainment show, like they do have to make it interesting in some ways, but when they're using LGBT plus people to use that as the focus of their entertainment, I just don't know whether it's that helpful in the acceptance of LGBT plus people within our society. And there was another drag queen, again I'm sorry I'm bad with names, but he came on as himself. Obviously he still seemed quite camp, but he came on as him, did an amazing audition, and then they said, no, we want to see you as that drag queen. Like, he was good enough. He didn't make a big song and dance about the fact that he was a drag queen. Yes, he mentioned it, but he was talented enough to go through in the first place, and they pretty much all said that as judges. But then they brought him back as a drag queen for the entertainment value. Like, why was that really necessary? Now, there was also a trans guy who came on, and he didn't, pardon the pun on this, but he didn't make a big song and dance out of the fact that he was trans. Like, he mentioned it, he came out there with his talent, and he got through based on his talent. Now, that's how I think all of these auditions should have gone down. Like, if you think about years gone by, there's been countless LGBT plus contestants before, like Joe McElderry, Lucy Spraggan, and back in their years, the fact that they were LGBT wasn't really kind of emphasized. It might have been known about, but it wasn't like a focus point of the show. And it kind of feels like we're going backwards in time, back to a day when all you saw on TV was misogyny and no one questioned it. There was a black character in a show just to make a black joke. There was a gay character just to make a gay joke, but it was okay because, like, that was a gay person, or that was a black person making the joke. Like, it feels like now the fact that we're making jokes out of people on entertainment TV, it really feels like we're taking a step back. Like, where's the girl that just comes on and sings a song about how she misses her ex-girlfriend, and it's spoken about, but we're not making this massive deal over the fact that she's a lesbian. We're just judging her on her talent, because yes, I've said it's an entertainment show, but fundamentally it's a singing contest. I get there needs to be that entertainment value in there, but how have we not progressed to where LGBT plus people are just there and it's normalized? Like, again, I don't want to say that anyone should be hiding themselves. Like, express yourself in any way you want, but I think the way forward is that we normalize things and we say, oh, LGBT plus people are just other members of society. Yes, sometimes people like to dress up in drag and people like to do crazy things. Fantastic, but that doesn't have to be the sole focus of what we think about when we think about LGBT plus people. And on the note of us all expressing ourselves, as I'm saying, yes, that's fantastic, but shouldn't that be for us to decide how we do things, and for it to be in our control, not in someone else's editing skills, and for them to make it more dramatic and more entertaining? So I'm sure there'll be some different opinions on this, so leave me a comment down below whatever you think of this, and if you enjoyed the video, please give it a massive thumbs up, and if you didn't, give it a dislike. Again, do what you want, I don't care. And if you want to watch another video just like this one, there's a couple right over there that you should watch right now, and a subscribe button below me that you should click because I post new videos every week, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know exactly when. And I'll see you soon.